What's up, everybody? This is Brian coming at you with some brand new today Wilds of Eldraine. So, I just picked up some pre release packs for the take home events. Got some pre release kits along with some set boosters. We're going to crack some of those today, and I also want to show you the promos. We have some Magic 30 promos and the Buy a Box promo as well. So, for Wilds of Eldraine, number one, love the set. When Thrones of Eldraine came out, instantly fell in love. Big fan of all the fairy tale stuff. I absolutely love it. So I was excited to go ahead and see what was going to come out in this set. The first set, super strong. This set, maybe a little less strong. Maybe that's what makes it even a little bit better. Maybe we won't get like 8 cards banned from the set right away. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look. Here's our buy a box promo, Expel the Interlopers. So we got full art foil. Choose a number between 0 and 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. And so when you first look at this, it's like, all right, that's pretty good. My one friend, Steve, he has an Arcades deck, which deals with defenders. And he's like, dude, this is amazing in a defenders deck. Basically one-sided board wipe because all my stuff's going to have 0 for power. And I couldn't agree more. So that's kind of cool. Go great in Arcades deck. Other than that, still a pretty good removal. And then we get to the Magic 30 promos. So recently, at my LGS, they only had a few of some of the promos, and they were really tight with holding on to them. And this time, we were able to just get the full set of the 4. Last time we had to choose between like 2. So I think the last time, though, the promos were a little bit better, maybe more expensive for resale value, so they were kind of holding on to them to only give a few out. But I will go through and show you guys the promos. So these are the 30 promos, Magic 30 promos are the ones, they're all old bordered foil, and then they have a year, and it kind of represents a year in the life of Magic. So here is the 2014, we have Goblin Rabble Master. So not a bad card if you play goblins. Now this one is in French, and I'll do my best to not read French, but I'll tell you what it is. So it's a Hornet Queen. So I believe when it enters, you create 3 1/1 bees, something like that. But this is a 2011 one. So a lot of times the foreign ones, they're all foreign. So you're not going to find an English one, 2011. So they usually are the harder ones to go ahead and get, but this time, like I said, they just kind of gave me all of them when I purchased 6 pre-release kits. Then we have Harvester of Souls, so fantastic. In a demon deck, this is the 2010. I love obviously, old border foils, they just hit a little bit different. And then this is the one where I don't think they got like a lot of them compared to the other ones. So this is the one that might be a little bit harder to get, and it's the it's the Colonian Hydra. So low, and then it's also printed in Spanish. So this one is a low print quantity, the ones that come in the plastic. So I was glad I was able to get a hold of this along with the other ones as well, because I am trying to complete the set, and I think I only have one more set that needs to come out. Where I do this, and then I go ahead and then I'll have almost all of the Magic 30 promos. I might have to buy to fill in a couple that I wasn't able to get. So those are the promos. So you buy the 6 pre-release, you not only get the pre-release kits, but the set boosters with the take-home events, you also get all of these promos. Not bad. So those are the promos that came with the Wilds of Eldraine. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up some of these. These are the pre-release kits. I don't know what there's always like a rare dice, right? It's usually like an opaque one or like almost like a see-through one that you can see through a little bit. I don't know what color it is or if they have one, but usually they do. In the last bunch of sets they had one. But we're going to kind of open this up and you kind of see Good People of Edgewall, and then it has some stuff here. I won't read it all. And then it comes with like little random tokens like it usually does. And then you have your kit. I will put this stuff off to the side. And then in each kit, like always, it'll have your dice. So here's the dice, or die, sorry. So this one just looks like a normal one. It's got like the red lettering and the black. Then you will have your promo card, your stamped promo card, and then you'll get the 6 packs, which I believe it has like Rowan on the front. And then also it'll come with like a little divider thing, and then you will get you'll get some arena codes. So I'll probably hang on to them to get to some friends and some people that I play with. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at our promo card. So alright, so our first promo card is Yenna, Redtooth Regent. It's not bad, and it looks like in here, I'll open this one up real quick. It looks like there's also a token. So I see something that says like on an adventure. Let's take a look. So alright, I feel a few cards in here. So we have the Yenna, which has the stamp, right? 2023. It's foil. And then, okay. So there's one. And then it looks like we have, oh, I see. Then it has all of the rolls. So it's like there's a monster roll, a sorcerer roll. So that's one of the new things in this set is these enchantments that are the rolls that are attached to creatures and attached to things. So rolls are kind of a brand new theme in this set. So that's kind of cool. So it comes with those. So you got a few things. And then obviously they brought back adventure. They brought back a few other things that we'll see. But I'm really interested in the pack makeup here. So my rear off to the side. I'm interested in the pack makeup, right? Because I know they have that enchantment slot. These are just normal draft boosters. So we're going to start with some of those. So these are the normal draft boosters. Let's take a look at what we got here. So I did look at a lot of the previews. Like obviously there's some good ones that I'm looking for. And I'm also looking for some of the commons, the fairy counterspell. That's a common. Looking for a playset of those too. And Flick a Coin, people say that this could be good. It's like almost like a 3-for-1, or it can be. Candy Grapple. So High Fate Negotiator. This one also, people say the Callous Sellsword with the Adventure for 1, and then this for 2. The Cheeky House Mouse. There's lots of memes going around with this, saying how it's better than Savannah Lions. And the power creep. Power creep is real. Alright, so here's our first one. So this is our first rare. Or I don't know if there's going to be another one here, but this is Heartflame Duelist. You have the Adventure, right? So this is our rare. And then, so this right here is our enchantment slot. So that's kind of cool where you can get some stuff that's like not even in this set per se, but you can get it in the enchantment slot. So this is a full art like enchantment thing. It has a little enchantment signal, or not signal, but little thing right there that shows that it's the enchantment slot of the set. And then, okay, then we get some of the rolls. The lands are actually pretty cool too. I bet that looks sweet in foil. So once again, there's the enchantment. An enchantment slot. It's pretty cool. I know there's lots of like anime arts with that. So we got one rare there. And the set boosters, I feel like they have an enchantment slot, and then like I don't know what's gonna happen with the set boosters, but enchantment slot, the list slot, all sorts of stuff. Misleading notes. I'll try to go through these commons a little quick. Barrow Naughty. Evolving Wilds. Actually, that's a real pretty Evolving Wilds. That's pretty cool. Merry Bands. Alright, so here is our uncommons. Earth Elemental. Picnic Ruiner. Love it. Tanglespan Lookout. Then for our rare, Tangled Colony. Rats. Rats are becoming a thing, man. And then Knightly Valor in our enchantment slot. And then we have the normal lands too, which I'll kind of put up to this slide. But Knightly Valor. So there's lots of good enchantments that they reprinted to put in the enchantment slot for this. And it's kind of cool. It fits the theme, right? Like fairy tales. Kind of cool that you can get 2 rares in a booster, and it could be something pretty cool. Fellow Horseman, love the Horseman stuff. I mean, I'm really into just the fairy tales. And Protective Parents, Edgewall Pack. Alright, so we have Emberth Veteran. And I really have to take a look at some of these after, but Night of the Sweet's Revenge, really cool. Succumb to the Cold. And then we have Apprentice's Folly. So we got some Is It stuff here. So they have sagas too. So kind of returning some stuff. And look, this it looks like it deals with some reflections. Of course. So dealing some. So look at that. Oh, sweet. So this is one of those things I'm talking about, right? So you can get a rare in here, and then you get something like this, like a Hardened Scales, right? That you could use in a modern deck. And that's actually really cool art with the snakes. But Hardened Scales, and then look, and then you can have a foil. It's not a rare foil, but it's a foil. And there's some of the food tokens. I'll just keep the foil off to the side. But yeah, so you can get stuff like Hardened Scales in the achievement slot. That's really sweet. And once again, these are just normal draft boosters, so they must have thought like which enchantments would still go with everything, especially for draft. There's the ice out. But yeah, bargains, one of the mechanics in the set too. People were talking about this warehouse tabby. I don't think I've seen any of those counter spells yet. Ash Partycratcher, Dutiful Griffin, Picklock Prankster, so there's a fairy rogue, pretty sweet. Then we have Rico Bunicorn. So this card is a card I was actually looking for because it's almost like the white Tarmogoyf. Its power and toughness are equal, are each equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. So for 2, I mean, that's gonna be pretty good, right? It's got to be pretty good. Then Intangible Virtue for our enchantment slot. Then we have our island, and then on the adventure token. So I'm glad, and the rabbit unicorn type, right? It's kind of funny. Rabbit unicorn. Who would have thought? I hope they had that in the set notes for when they first started talking about it, that there was going to be a creature that was a rabbit unicorn. It's pretty sweet. All right, so Armor Mice, Verdant Outrider, Fell Horseman, Prophetic Prism, Grabby Giant, back for seconds. Well, yeah, there's a good black cartoon here that has Bargain that bounced up back, I think. It's great for the elementals. Be looking for those too. Don't even know if I went past any yet. So here's Sentinel of Lost Lore. So that's our rare for the pack. And then we go to Grasp of Fate. It's actually pretty cool art. And then full art. Oop, that's coming. Full art Mountain. Alright, so this one's got one more pack. This is our number 6. Put this right here. So here is some of our commons. Lots of fairies. So you can probably imagine Ginger Brute. I mean, so I play Hammer in Modern. I still like the other art of the original Throne of Eldraine better, but Ginger Brute's just really good. Just really good. Corvold and the Noble Thief. There we go. So create some treasure tokens. Do have a Corvold commander deck. Love it. Ashiok's Reaper. Oh yeah, so there's been some talk about this one too. The Werefox Bodyguard. So we got some really nice white ones so far. White cards, but flash and exile something when it comes in until it leaves the battlefields. It's pretty strong. Then we have Garruk's Uprising. That's a sweet art. I think I do have this in like a Werewolf's Commander deck. I might switch it out for this art because that's pretty sweet. And then, so wow, okay, so it looks like your foil slot can also be the enchantments because we just got a Seasonal Growth that is also a foil. So it's like a full art foil Season Growth. That's pretty sweet. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Not too bad. Alright, actually, yeah, I already forgot to put that off to the side because that's a foil. So, looks like we got 2 foils on those 6, well, except for the promo. And then there was, what, 1 pack with double rares in it. So, not too bad. I'm probably putting all these off to the side. Let's go ahead. Let's open another of the pre-release packs. here. So let's open this. Let's see what type of dice. Oh man, same one as last time. We didn't get any of the land cycle, which we haven't really seen yet, but it's a lot of the pay into lands, I believe. So let's take a look. Oh, and look at that. Speak of the devil here. So we got one of the lands. So Restless Vine Stalk. So enters battlefield tapped, but it's like that cycle with Raging Ravine where you can pay into it to turn into a creature to do something. So this has you pay 5, but that can be a really strong effect when all of a sudden you can start using your lands, right? I'll just kind of leave that off to the side. And then, oh, so this one's already on camera. If you guys, I'll give this one to you guys. If anybody sees this and wants to use it, there it is. I'll make sure to keep that one off, but there it is. All right, let's look at these next 6 a little quicker. Now that we've seen some of the makeup here. So here are some of our cards. You see lots of adventures. Like, just the creature types are awesome too. They're really good. Evolving Wilds, but like the Human Bard, Disdainful Stroke, Ruby Daring Tracker, Human Scout, Glass Casket. Yep. So Glass Casket, good sideboard card. Lots of things. So that was in the first one, or Throne of Eldraine. Then we have Horned Lock Whale for our rare. And we have Instant for Adventure for 2. And a 6 that has Flash Ward 2 and a 6/6. Not too shabby. And then we have another Intangible Virtue. And some other stuff. I'm going to kind of put those there. Put this here. Let's keep going. Obviously, Beseech the Mirror is the one that everybody's looking for. Look at that. Hopeful Vigil. That's pretty sweet art too. I swear to goodness I haven't gotten any of those fairy counter spells, man. And then, hey, number 2. Regal Bunicorn number 2. And then another Grasp of Fate. So I'm actually pumped about that. I was looking for some Regal Bunicorns, and look at that, too. Take it. Oh, I can make my Rabbit Unicorn deck. Alright, here's the next pack. Nature Sugar Rush. That's a funny art. Alright, we got some Merfolk in here too, but like the Dwarf Knights, Human Wizard, Human Peasant, got some Elk, and then Archive Dragon, Taken by Nightmares. And here's our rare. Oh, yes! Beseech the Mirror. So I am pretty sure this is going to be the hit of the set. That people are already trying to figure out how to break this card and all sorts of play, like so modern and vintage. That definitely is probably the card to hit in the set for right now. So I am very excited about that. I'll put that one right there. And then we got another Garruk's Uprising, or Garruk. I always say it wrong. And then Up the Beanstalk. People were also talking about this one, Up the Beanstalk, and how there's lots of different things that you can do with it. But nice hit with the Beseech the Mirror. 2 Regals. Man, the only way this could get better if we hit like a really good enchantment or just another Beseech the Mirror. Alright, there's Rowan's. Ferocious Werefox. Yeah, there's an Elf Fox Warrior. I mean, come on. How do you not love that? Alright, Cursed Courtier. Chancellor of Tales. 3 Bowls of Porridge. Like, how do you not like a set like this? Come on. Alright, so here's one. Twinning Twins. So we got the blue and white fairies. It's actually It's pretty dang good. 4 Flying Vigilance Ward 1 just on the face, and then also with an instant adventure. That's not bad at all. Impact Tremors, and then our lands. So the enchantments, I know they have some crazy ones that are really good. But, I mean, I think the best one we've seen so far is obviously like the Hardened Scales. The Guard, and I swear to goodness, I'm going to have to go back and take a look at this, but I don't think I've seen any of those fairy ones yet. Okay, here's a common land. Scry, and kind of filter. Treasure token enters. Tooth Vanguard. Frolicking Familiar. Tough Cookie. Love this. A food golem. And then, oh, that's pretty sweet. So we have a full art, Restless, oh boy, Bivouac. And it's a land. So this is one of the lands. I didn't even think that was a land at first, right? Does that look like a land? Nope. So this is one of the lands. The Boros version that you can pay to make a 2/2 red ox. And when it attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That's pretty cool. And then a ground seal. And then beast. Look at that beast. That's cool. But Tough Cookie. There's I can't remember if it's a Commander Precon or whatever, but there's a commander, legendary creature that really likes the food golems, and it has like that gingerbread man on the front of it. Seems pretty cool. All right, so this is our last pack of the second one, Spider Food. This is the one for Modern with all those pitch spells. To be able to go ahead and play it on one of those, they are like instantly going to run 4 of these. Not a bad card to have 4 of if you can. Frantic Firebolt. I mean, I'd love to be able to have 4, but we'll see. Up the Beanstalk again. I'll take that. I'd like to get 4 of those too. And then, oh, dude, so this is another one. I love that I'm getting some of these good mythics. This is another one that's pretty crazy. It's got a lot of stuff going on for 2. So you may spend mana as though or mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control. Creatures I control with 1/1 counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with this card. And you can tap, exile target card from a graveyard. So when a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. There is lots of stuff going on with this card, and I'm sure lots of broken stuff. That's just going to be crazy. I will let somebody else figure that out, and then I will look at it. Because I'm sure there's lots of stuff. So that's really cool. And for 2, and Spreading Seas. I feel like this was banned in Arena for whatever reason. Enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted land is an island. The full art one is pretty cool. Actually, I'm assuming all the auras are full art. Perhaps. Then we got the full art mountain, and then a nightmare token. Alright, so that's pretty that pack, or that box was awesome with Beseech the Mirror and Agatha's Soul. So what we'll do, let's see. Well, I'm going to open, well, I'm going to try to hustle a little bit more. So I know I'm probably taking a long time, but this is so cool, and I want to be able to look through all these and kind of talk through them. But let's open one more. I did buy 6, but I'll probably open a few up off camera, because I just wanted to be able to show everybody what they look like in like the pack makeup and stuff. And oh, there we go. I like this one a little bit better. I like the black and purple. I like that one a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and so here's I'll just do this one, and we'll do these last 6 packs here. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's take a look at our promo here. Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? Jeez. So our second one, right? Within 3 pre-release boxes. So now I have a pre-release one and one that I just opened in packs. How awesome is that? Wow. Well, that makes opening these 3 a heck of a lot better. That is an awesome card to pull right there. So 2 Beseech the Mirrors. Holy smokes. Man. I was due some good opening magic here, so that's awesome. Pretty pumped about that. Pretty pumped. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open these 6. I mean, hey, let's get another one, right? So Frost Bridge Guard. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of that guy from Thor, right? All right, Bloodline, Hopeless Nightmare. Still haven't pulled any of those counters, right? I mean, I have to go back and take a look. I don't think I've pulled any of those common counters that I was really looking for. Luckily familiar. Okay, this is the one that we pulled in our first pre-release pack for our pre-release promo. Yenna, kind of cool. And then Season of Growth. So you kind of do see, oh, and then a foil, Witch's Mark. So you do kind of see a lot of the same common enchantments in that enchantment slot. Which, I mean, I assume they gotta do, right? And then just kind of throw in a powerful one here, powerful one there. Poetic Alchemist, Arcane's Glory, Prophetic Prism. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that was. I probably went by it a bunch. Come on, blue fairy counter. Holy smokes, am I gonna open up? There's 3 Bowls of Porridge. Chancellor. Monstrous Rage. Sorry if I'm. Oh, that's sweet. And then Thunderous Debut. Oh wow, Sorcery Bargain. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You have 2 creature cards. If this spell is Bargain, put the reveal cards on the battlefield. That's kind of cool. And then, oh, that is a rare, I believe. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's Shared Animosity. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0 to end a turn for each other attacking creature that shares a type with it. Well, that's pretty cool. It's probably good for the old Werewolves Commander. Alright, and then, yes, alright, so I just opened this pack. Finally got one of these. So this is that common blue spell. So it's basically 1 on a colorless, counter target spell unless its controller pays 2, plus an additional 1 for each fairy you control. So I do play Pauper Fairies. I don't go ahead and splash another color as of right now. It's just mono blue. But this makes it so much easier to splash another color. There's not a lot of times where someone's going to have, 3 open mana if you have 1 fairy out for something that I want to counter. So these are pretty good. Especially if you're running fairies and anything, but Shatter the Oath, Sleight of Hand, Baronati, Tough Cookie. These names, man. Ego Drain. And then Godric, Cloaked Reveler. Oops. And then Hatching Plans. That's cool art. And then we have a Dutiful Griffin for our foil. A nice forest. Put that right there. Alright, and then we got 3 more packs. And then we'll go to some set boosters, see what that makeup is. We'll do those quick too. Ice Out. Titanic Growth. Tabby. Baronati. Minecart Daredevil. Beautiful Evolving Wilds. High Fae Negotiator. There's another one of those Calicel Swords. That's good. Cheeky House Mouse, man. And then, oh, okay, so the Horned Lock Whale, it has, so it looks like the alternate arts, like the different borders are kind of like the original ones from the original Throne of Eldraine. Then Compulsion. So I liked those with the adventure cards. Discard a card, draw a card, sacrifice to draw a card. Not awful. Still, 2 Beseech the Mirrors, 1 pre-release foil. Get it. And Agatha, or Gatha, whatever it is. Spider Food. 2 Rigo Bunicorns. Look, so there's another Not Dead After All. Take it. Oh, and a Spell Starter back to back. Finally. Getting some of those. Just Mark. Another Ginger Brute. Love Ginger Brute. Tyrannic Ruiner. Tailspin Lookout. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, another one of these. So another land from the land cycle. And then Raid Bombardment. So the land cycle is like, okay, I'm sure it's going to be great. I think lots of people are talking about how it's going to be this the last pack, by the way, for this box. It's going to be great, probably in standard. But it is a lot of mana to sink in for any of the faster ones. But Commander, I feel like it has a place for just to be able to use it. It's just like you never have to waste your mana. Merry Bards, Freeze in Place, Grandbog Guest, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, Succumb to the Cold. And then, oh sweet, so here is another Mythic. So we've pulled 3, and then 1 was in the pre-release spot. Agatha the Vile Cauldron, that's cool. Human Warlock. And then, oh sweet, Oversold Cemetery. That art is amazing. I love that art. I'm into like the Halloween-y type arts anyway. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, how awesome is that for just 2, right? And then, wow. So that pack, like get out of town, right? That pack, just a normal booster pack, Mythic, Oversold Cemetery, and then a foil as foretold. Right? Look at that. So 3 rares, 1 foil. That is a good pack to end those pre-release packs on. That was an amazing pack. So now we're gonna move. I mean, that was. Phew, how are we gonna get better than that? 2 Besiege the Mirrors. We're now gonna take a look at some set boosters. These are the ones that come with the kits for the at-home events. So I just had to sign up at on the companion app. Love opening set boosters. Oh, sweet. So right away, I mean, I don't know if I'm. Is that this way? I don't know if which way I'm supposed to go here. Yeah, like what the heck? So they look kind of funky, but this one has the gold signature, stamp signature on the art card. I do like the art cards. Like, let's take a. So I don't know how these are set up, man. This looks like I should be going this way, right? But I think it goes to like the rares right away. I'm not sure, but here's a foil land, and then we have like common. Yeah, common. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go like this. Not that after all, sweet. So I at least have 3 of those. And then now we have some of our uncommons. Tough Cookie, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, and then here's a rare, Heartflame Duelist. Put that over there. And then we have Intangible Virtue. So an enchantment. So it looks like we have like an enchantment, and then I don't know. That's 2 enchantments. And then a foil slot. So it looks like there's like an enchantment slot. I don't know if every single one's going to have 2. Maybe every single one will have 2. And then there's a foil thing at the end. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Whatever. We'll just go through because I'm just going to go this way. So this is a list card, right? Because it has the has a little mark down here. So this is a list slot from M12, Crumbling Colossus. It's an uncommon. Then we have the Voracious Vermin. That's our foil. Then we have Uncommon Enchantment. Feral Encounter. That's one of our rares. Or the rare, I'm guessing now. So we had the list slot, foil, enchantment, rare. And then now it looks like we're going to have some of our uncommons. Oh yeah, that's our first one of those. Yeah, then we got, wow. So this is 5 uncommons. So we just got, 5 uncommons. Rat Out. Ferocious Vermin, Foil Plains, and the art card. Yeah, I'll just go like that. Whatever if the rare's up front. Right? A little funky compared to the other stuff. So like the list slot's going to be like right up front if you did get a list slot card. Right? So it's this way. So or it's going to be like a token. So we have foil. I'm going to probably put them all out of order. But so foil, then you have an enchantment. Then you have a rare. Spell the Interloper. So that's the one to kind of destroy everybody again. So then there's another one. So then we get this one at 2 rares. Wildwood Mentor. And then we go to our uncommons. Bone Splitter. Stroke of Midnight. Once again, that's 4 uncommons. Swamp. And then the art card. So these ones, everything's up front. I still kind of like it when stuff's in the back, right? Kind of save up looking through everything. So we have token. Here's our foil. And then, oh sweet, Phyrexian Unlife. That's cool. So that's a sweet enchantment, and that's a rare. Then we go to our other rare, Restless Fortress. That's one of the land cycle, the Orzhov one. And then we go to our uncommons. We had 3 that time. And then our commons, the tabby. Definitely think I got 4 of those. And there's our art card. Alright, we need something to hit in that list slot. And once again, another Beseech the Mirror would be dope. Can't push my luck too much. I'm probably going to swing and whiff on these. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, so this is a list slot. So this was from Jumpstart. It's pretty funny. So, I mean, hey, a list slot rare. Then our foil, Gingerbread Hunter, which is really funny. Then we should have our another rare. Oh, forgot. So, yep. So, Blood Moon. Once again, that's other random just enchantments that are awesome. So, Blood Moon, obviously playable in so many different places. And then another rare. So, I mean, I'll put Blood Moon right here. Because Blood Moon is a mythic in this. Pollen Shield Hair. So, we got Rabbit. That's a rare. And then we get to our uncommons. So, pretty sweet with that. This one has 3. Oh, man. This one has, once again, 5 uncommons, right? Where are you going to get 5 uncommons? That's amazing. And then Foil Swamp with our art card. So, Blood Moon. Great enchantment to get. I mean, that art is pretty sweet. And we do get 2 set boosters for each of the pre-release packs that we get. Oh, sweet. A foil, not dead after all. That's pretty sweet. Hatching Plans. Then we have our Spectre of Mortality. I won't lie, I saw the black. I got a little excited. Thought it might have been another Beseech the Mirror. Then we have our uncommons. So this is 4 uncommons, right? That's sweet. That's why I love like the set. They're not always, they're like a little bit more expensive usually, but just the stuff that you can pull in it's just really cool to me. Just that there's a little bit extra chance. Even though I will say, I mean, heck, we pulled 3 rares in that one draft booster. But there's just so many. I mean, could be anything. Could even be a boat. Callous Hellsword. And then Blind Obedience. So there's a rare, right, in the enchantment slot. And then there's a Raid Bombardment. It's uncommon. And then Will, Scion of Peace. So that is another of the mythics. So there's another Scion of whatever, and that's Rowan. That's the red-black one. I think that's the better one, but still kind of cool. Put him right here. So we got 4 of the mythics. Boundary. Here's all of our uncommons. Then we have our commons in the lands and the art. Not bad with 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 5 more. We'll race through. But so far, I'm having a blast opening this set. This stuff's pretty fun. I mean, I'm really into this plane. And there's Spreading Seas. That's really cool. And then, oh, nice. So this is another one of those, right? So like Waste Not. Like just to be able to have these enchantment slots. There's so many great enchantments. Glad they got a reprint. And these art, I like this art compared to some of the more anime-y ones. Some people love the anime, but... And then Charming Scoundrel. Just love that you can get that. And then, oh, that's cool. So this is Corvold, Gleeful Glutton. That is pretty cool. So way less better than the original Corvold. Still kind of cool. Might look, I don't know how, flavor-wise, obviously on point for the Corvold deck, but don't know if I can do it. But it is a, it is a mythic, so we'll put it in the mythic pile. Stroke of Midnight. Still looking for. And then, oh, nice, and then another one with the signature. That's pretty cool. But still looking for. I need like 2 more of those blue counter spells with the fairies, man, because I'm getting all these uncommons. I'm not getting a lot. And then, oh, nice. Look at this. The foil hardened scales. So now 2 foil, oh, well, 2 hardened scales. This one's foil. That's awesome. Dark Tutelage. And then our rare, Rankle's Prank. And then we start getting into our uncommons. A lot of them. 2, 3, 4, 5 uncommons. I think that's like the most you can kind of get right there. Good Visitor, Plains. And then, oh, that's cool art. I'm sure I'm putting these in all the wrong spaces. Alright, 3 more. Then we'll call it. Okay, we have our Beast token. Not too many lists. And then, is that a... Yeah, it is. So here's our foil. It's a rare. Heartflame Duelist. Then we have Griffin Airy. Then Cruel Sunlephage. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's our rare. And then, oh, nice. This one had 3 rares in it. Questing Druid. This Questing Druid is pretty good. And then we get into our uncommons. Galvanic Giant. And then our commons. So many warehouse tabbies. There's our art card. All the warehouse tabbies. Alright, we got, as we're coming to a close here with our second. Oh, that's cool. So that's also why I love opening these, like with a list slots, that chance at like an older card. I mean, even, I don't know if I would ever play this anywhere, but with dwarfs, obviously, maybe perhaps, but just kind of cool. Like, you can't just open those anywhere else. So that's cool, this slot. There's our foil. Man, a lot of Spreading Seas. And then, oh yeah, so there's the other one. So we have the Rowan, Scion of War, and then the Will, right, Scion of Peace. So I believe the Rowan, Scion of War is the little bit better one with Menace, and when you cast stuff, it costs X less to cast, where X is the amount of life you lost this turn. So basically when you lose life, it can make things cheaper. Like, not bad, right? Because especially in black. Disdainful Stroke. Up the Beanstalk. Did get a few of those. Rat Out Forest, and then, oh, that's a funny one. Alright. Last pack. For right now. Food token. Back for seconds. Oh, nice. So this is one of the anime versions. So as foretold, this is, obviously you can see it's the anime version. Beginning upkeep, put a time counter. I feel like we pulled an as foretold somewhere in here. Didn't look like this one though. Once per turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast with mana value X or less, where X is the number of counters on as foretold. Not bad at all. So that's really cool. And then Twinning Twins again. Let's put that over there. Just awesome. I can see this being great in standard. So Twinning Twins. The Witch's Vanity. Yep, we're getting into our uncommons here. Collector's Vault. Oh, actually, I don't even know if I pulled one of these. This one's pretty good for Corbo. Quick Study. Water Wings. Voracious Vermin. And then that Full on Mountain. And there it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching some of these great pulls in this new set, Wilds of Eldraine, and these pre-release kits. Really fun set to open. I love getting the pre-release stuff when it comes out, when you can do the at-home events. So you get set boosters, you get normal boosters, like, and then the pre-release kits, you can get the extra rares. So just really cool stuff. So down here, some of our really cool hits, some of our mythics with the Blood Moon. 2 Beseech the Mirrors, can't beat that. Got both of the Scions, got the Soul Cauldron. Looking awesome, super fun. Hope you guys enjoyed going out there. Try some of the Wilds of Eldraine, and let me know how you guys do. But we'll talk to you next time. Once again, this is Brian. Hope you guys had a blast. Have a good one, guys.